All right. First and foremost, we're gonna turn and face the east. We're gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Hakadosh. And don't want to Pastor Edison, Jim Manson. Citation to your brother, put your word in the truth, and seal for wonders at Jim Mississippi Camp. And basically, you're gonna go in like signs, man. Signs of the end, man. And we here. And if you don't see, your eyes ain't open, see what's going on, hey, you lost. All right. Guess what? It's really not meant for you to see. Basically, you've been calling it destruction that the Lord gonna bring for you. All right, because hey, if you ain't watching, if you don't see what's going on, there's something really wrong with y'all, man. Something's really fucking wrong with you, man. Like, you gotta tell me this place is the same as 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Everything's different. Everybody moving different, man. So how can you not see something and it's not right in this place, man? In this world, really. Not just a place, but the whole world, but because America run everybody. All right? Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, technology took a huge leap.
Yeah.
These 5 years, thinking back,
Yeah.
5 years from what we got now, technology took a leap.
Yeah.
AI is more incorporated. A lot of people depend on AI more than ever. That's even I think 2023 and they brought out the AI church because we would worship AI. Yep, 2023. This is bag away from saying.
This is Matthew chapter 24, start for 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
This generation, hey, this it ain't gonna pass till everything be fulfilled, man. All right. Talk about the scripture. All right. This we talking about. It's not talking about no fairy tale. We're talking about the scriptures, man. What the Lord put in His word that we talking about. Nothing else. All right, go ahead.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
And guess what? Heaven and earth. It's not gonna. It's basically talking about dominions. All right. Like every nation had a chance to rule, but guess what? Esau shit gonna pass away, but guess what? The earth still gonna be here. Did not the other kingdom, the other kingdoms had a rulership with the earth still here? Yes. It's talking about dominions. All right. The earth is, especially the truth, like the earth is by forever. Because that's people problem like, man, destroy the whole world. No, it's not happening. The Lord said this earth is by forever, man. Rulership passed away. That's it. Rulership passed away. Like you can like the Persian and Medes, the Romans, Syria, the Babylonians, the Greeks. They done. But the earth's still here. Hey, you still walking on it? Hell.
This is Ecclesiastes 1:4 says, one generation passes away and another generation cometh, but the earth abide forever.
That's right. The earth abide forever, man. Hey, the Lord flooded the earth. Guess what? Did it disappear? It's still here. And that's how it is. All right, go ahead, bro.
But of that day and hour, no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Don't really know. Nobody know when Yahweh gonna send His Son back. And Yahweh don't know. Angels don't know. We don't know. But guess what? It's gonna happen. Man, we gotta tell you. Now some people like, man, what day they gonna happen? We don't know. We don't know.
You got the sign.
You got the signs.
You got the sign. Show
the point. You go ahead.
No, baby, you got the signs to show proof about what's happening.
Yeah, right.
What's happening is showing you because people can say, oh, There's always been war. But
Yeah.
you never seen the small heads in Iran get busy with each
That's
other
right.
like this. You never seen Russia get activated like this. You know, we never seen this many troop movements and all these nuclear tests. And we
Yeah.
never seen it like this.
See, that's what I'm about to say. But look, and that's now it's different. They fighting nukes. It's nukes, man. Now, I know Taliban having thing, but guess what? We talking nuclear, man. And guess what? And everybody got them. Not just one country got them. Everybody got them. So we're in different times, man. Not saying you can't bunker and run the country like that like normally. So guess what? It's consequences for your actions. You have consequences for your actions, man. You can't run do a coup on it. Oh, yeah, no. Run your ass over there now. What if it's like we strong?
We feel strong.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, everything different now, man. People different, natures are different. So what we talking about? And guess what? Edom? Nobody ain't scared you no more. Hey, they ain't scared no more. They bugging up. You put sanctions on everybody all you want. Fuck them sanctions.
There's nothing left to sanction.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Russia, they said Russia got 24,000.
Yeah, no, come on, man.
Yeah,
Sanction motherfuckers to death, man. They better say fuck the sanctions. You bring your ass over here. Come our way. We got something for you.
Got that for you real quick.
And do your in due time. And it gonna happen in due time. But right now it's just war talk. Esau gonna fuck around and find out, but go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 24:6, and you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. And it's a lot of rumors of war going on. Circulating story. Hey, that's going on. I didn't know goddamn Israel fight was Syria. They bombing them. Them motherfuckers. Sit down.
They warned everybody.
Yeah.
They old dogs.
Yeah. And you this small. And everybody this big, but you know you got your buddy backing you. That's it though. I seen that she said, I ain't no way. You everybody. And that's why Israel gonna bring that state into the war. Hey, yeah. What I say? You gonna fight?
Oh yeah, you're getting involved.
You gonna get involved, and that's gonna happen. America, you gonna get involved because Israel gonna bring y'all ass into it. And guess what? And you're not gonna.
You gonna go like.
Yeah, that's right. You're not going like you think. You think you're gonna run over everybody and push everybody around like you're a fucking bullet. Hey, the bullet about getting knocked out. You about to get knocked clean the fuck out, man. Everybody tired of y'all. The whole world tired of y'all, man. Tired of your bullshit, tired of your lies, tired of everything about y'all, man. Hey, even the American tired of y'all motherfucking ass, man. And we over here. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Come on. And you have many earthquakes jumping off, man. Many. I looked one brother video last week. He's showing an earthquake map. I think it's like 300-400 earthquakes one day. It's so many. So hey, the signs are being shown, man. The signs are here, man. But you gotta keep your eyes open to see them, though. If you ain't open, your eyes ain't open to see them, guess what? You're gonna be lost, man. All right? And a lot of you gonna be lost anyway because the Lord wants you to be lost. He wants you to get caught up in all the madness. But you're great, though. Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew chapter 16, starting at verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting, desiring him that he would show them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said unto them, when it's evening, he said, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the time.
And guess what? A lot of people that way, though. A lot of people that way. They feel that way. Uh, uh, well, yeah. Look, they see what's going on, but they see, but they really know really going on.
They can't think it through.
They can't. That's right.
Can't live in the process.
Bro.
You know? So just like the old brother getting into, people, even though they see and they can feel a change, they can't pinpoint it through prophecy, man. And this is where we find our comfort. The fact that we can look at and see what's going on. The prophecy, oh, this is right on you. Everything is right on you. Because someone's giving you advice, let's say someone giving you advice about, how to fix, your car. They're telling you what to do. And when you start to do it, everything that they're telling you is happening. Okay, you're gonna be comforted by the advice. You're gonna be so you're gonna be most motivated to keep going. So when we see prophecy happening, like, oh, you've been told this over and over. So now when we see it happening, we're comforted by this. It just shows that he is. See, prophecy to us is the Lord showing that he is. To everyone else, they're having anxiety, depression, languishing, frantic, don't know what to do. You see? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, some people just ignore it like that. Just something happening.
Yeah.
It's just something that's happening.
Yeah.
They ain't discerning the signs. They ain't discerning the signs. That way they're gonna get caught off guard by everything that's about to happen. They don't believe that this man is about to come with the force he's coming with.
No.
They don't believe that these people about to break out in war like never before.
Ezekiel 12 and 22, son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Verse 23, tell them therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand and the effect of every vision.
Done. Like, it's everything that's been written down that says what's going to happen these times is about to happen. It's going to be in your face. Mass death, mass famine, people pining away from starvation. Women getting took.
Yep.
Men getting took too. This place is what?
But this Solomon
Done.
so you remember they were trying to take angels.
Angels, man.
So that spirit is back. No? Yeah.
And a lot of people need to be took. It's not even. Yeah, a lot. And another thing, and in that famine, and all you big women, and you talk all that shit. Hey, Lord gonna make everything seem. Lord gonna make everything right. Talking about
I'm not good.
we overweight. We overweight. Yeah, you overweight. Yeah, you overweight. You don't get damn much to die at all. You eat what you want to eat. You don't care, and you get mad because Jake don't want you no more. You goddamn big. But guess what? Yeah, and look, when that family hit, oh yeah, you gonna lose some weight.
Oh yeah.
You gonna lose a lot of weight.
You like that camera stand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine. So you put yours young guy on a lot. You got a lot.
Done. It's going to get bad. Every effect of vision is going to be in your face. Because look, a lot of people is not expecting this to happen in America. Because America's a what? First world country.
Yeah.
This place is about to become a fifth world. It's about to get half.
It's going to be beyond third world.
It's going to be on third world. You see these streets now, you see how they're empty. It's going to be niggas laying in the streets.
Yep.
Sleeping. It's sleeper.
Very cool. This is Isaiah 47 and 7. And it says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither did thou remember the latter end of it.
It said, yeah, lay these things to heart. You ain't keeping in mind. You was told about the warning, and you forgot about it because you had that never minded spirit. You ain't keeping in your mind. And what it said? Continue.
Back in Isaiah 47 and 7, it says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart or thy mind, neither remember the latter end of it.
remember the latter end of it. What's going to happen at the end? You know, what's this place fate? You know, because you knew the fate of something. That's like saying, oh, tomorrow you are supposed to die in front of this car. You know, and you forgot about it. You gonna walk dead in that car and get hit. You know, but if you would have laid it in mind, you would have been careful. You would have, you like, I'm not even gonna go out today. You know,
You going outside?
but but you forgot. But you forgot and never mind because you were so caught up in this life. You so caught up in your current day to day, your comfort.
Yeah, that's right. Verse 8. Therefore now, it said, therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Given to pleasures and you're careless. Because when you deep in pleasures, you chasing it.
Yeah.
And when you chasing the flesh is never satisfied. So you're gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. You're gonna be all you're gonna keep going, and now you're blinded because that flesh is a carrot on the stick. You might take a bite here and there, but you're never gonna be fulfilled, you're never gonna get full. And it's driving you further and further away to the direction you need to go. You know?
That's what this society is all about. You get American society, it's about waking up chasing pleasure, going to sleep chasing pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no discipline. Okay, and people feel entitled. And Esau has pampered, people so much with people. Okay, it's to the point now. They had they bring your groceries to you.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got an app where they bring it to you and put your groceries up.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy?
Yeah, I seen, bro. Yes, I seen it.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I seen it, bro. Yeah.
So here it is. America went from an agricultural, society to the point to where you can't even go grocery shopping. Now you can't even put your own damn groceries up.
Because you got to get the SNC like the stuff and on the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they doing that now.
So you just let niggas in your house.
That's what comfort do. Comfort allows you to let down your walls. And that's what they want, so they can put their robots in your store. You're already comfortable with strangers in your life. What about all your home robot pet? Oh, you gonna love that. You know?
This quick Google search going into what the brother was talking about, going into your body, it calls your brain's reward system. So like when people go to social media, these certain little things they get, that appeases them. You're going to want to appease the flesh more and more. It says our brain's reward system, which involves encourage survival related behaviors like eating and procreation. It can be hijacked by instant gratification offered by things like social media. This is largely due to the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, motivation, and reward.
You gotta understand the people that made social media, they are neuroscientists, man. The people that engineered, these softwares, social media, and these apps, they're neuroscientists. That's why they know the colors to make the apps. They know how to, even the fact to where the like button is positioned on the screen, even to the fact that the videos play automatically, all that goes into, modify what they call behavioral modification, and it's all to spike your endorphin and dopamine, which does what? Because now you get the same feeling of dopamine when you have, let's say someone gives you $100, well, you get that same feeling of dopamine when you have 100 likes on your post, or you have 20 comments under your post, you get that same dopamine rush, man. And people are addicted to that. That's why people are more prone to protest. When AT&T shut down for that day, people were protesting this shit. Running up in the AT&T stores and holding the employees up and shit. You see, they're more prone to protest about that than to protest about yellow fire in the food, red 40 in the food. No, you is. You got food in America that are banned in other countries. Well, don't protest about that, you know. But when it was a so-called ban on TikTok, people going crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
And I better bring this out. Because when it happen again, but you don't see how people act.
Yep.
Because they're so used to getting that dopamine
Yep. Yep.
high.
Yep.
And when they ain't got that, that's what they gonna do. This that's what they gonna
Yep.
they gonna go fucking crazy.
Yep.
And they gonna really gonna go crazy. Oh, I can't do this. And a lot of y'all go get a lot of people get you making all that type of money, a lot of money on them ass, man. Y'all gonna be hurt. You really gonna be hurt. You making all that money, and they soon as cut it out, y'all you might go fucking crazy. Y'all gonna go crazy. Ain't no might to it. You gonna go crazy. You losing all that money, man.
See, this place has got you so comfortable, so addicted to this place. Like when it's good, have you ever went to a party or a place? It was so good, it was so fun, the food was so right, you did not want to leave.
Yep.
This is that place. This is that place. It has its slave not wanting to leave out of master's house.
Yep.
You know, they want to stay. They stuck. They're in love with it. So once he kicked them out, they're gonna be begging to come back in. But he gonna be like, nah. This time you want to come back in, you're gonna have to be branded. You're gonna have to be branded, and these people are willingly going to take that brand.
This is Micah 2:10. Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It should destroy you, even the sword destruction.
This place is not your rest. This place functions off of sin. This place functions off of sin and your downfall and your detriment. This place functions on you being at the bottom. This place is not your rest. You rest when you make it to the top. You rest when you did the work. That's when you rest once you completed the task. Once you can finish the course, once you beat the game, you rest.
Yeah.
Not when you're at the bottom. You have those over you being happy or being victorious over you. No, you're in a state of loss. You know, this place is not your rest, so get up. You know, be dissatisfied. Learn how to be dissatisfied with this place. You know, you got to learn how to hate this place. You know?
Ain't no say because it pollutes you, like you said. Hey, this place will pollute you. If you guff and if you guff in this place, man, and you all about this place, man, like you breaking it to go out for Christmas for your kids or for anybody. Then Thanksgiving come around, you all in that shit. Valentine, you break your fucking neck to please a woman, they don't give a fuck about you. Cause you can miss, say, hey, I'm saying, say, y'all been together all the years, and you don't buy her nothing from Valentine. She'll go all over, she'll go crazy on you. You bought me the Valentine, but whole year, I bought this for you, I done this for you. One fucking day, she on your head on one motherfucking day. That shit drive people crazy over the shit, man. I let social media fuck you up. I even certain news to fuck you up because they over and over, especially that C-19 shit, killed the people. Oh, shit, he got something. Because it's constantly in your head, man. Man, this place will fucking destroy you, man.
Psyop.
Yeah.
I got that real bag on what you were saying. Make a point. I just got some bag.
I was gonna say that's fear. How you in rest when you constantly in fear? Your mind at the corner, you like, man, I hope the nigga don't pull out no gun and try to bust my head and rob this place. I hope this shit I'm dealing with ain't got no disease. Hope the dude who just coughed ain't got that big C.
Come on, man. Get him out here.
COVID-19 taught you the general shit. My man, C-19 taught you the general things. 6 people. It's just common sense. You know, we come with all caught sneezing in your elbow, out your hand. You know, this is a different stuff. You gotta look back and realize, okay, this is the common sense.
Go back to the image of the number of the people. Now, what I want to get to, because the brother made the point about how niggas love it here in their captivity, you know, and taking that seat, it's going to be them choosing to night in captivity. Now, you had a law, when you go into the Bible, now, we went to chapter 15, and I went into, I asked the slaves that didn't want to leave their masters in the Bible. Now it says, one of the clearest examples is in Deuteronomy 15, verses 12 through 17, where the law allows Hebrew slaves to go free after 6 years of service, but some chose to remain with their master voluntarily. Now you go into Deuteronomy 15 to 16 in the NIV. It says, if your servant says to you, I do not want to leave you because he loves you and your family and is well off with you, then take an awl and put it through his earlobe into the door, and he will be your servant for life. This shows a voluntarily lifelong commitment to stay with the master, symbolized by the piercing the ear. So now you niggas spending voluntarily, you getting this seat, you getting pierced in your hand or your forehead. It's telling this devil that you want to be this nigga voluntarily slave forever, man. You know? So this is all we're seeing happening, man. Because we go into the Greeks and Romans, okay? And what would the Greeks and Romans do? They had the branding system. That's why you go to those fraternities, what do they brand? You see, it goes back to the Greeks. All right, start the Greeks branding their slaves. Okay, so this is Esau, which is this the Greco-Roman Empire. He's gonna brand you for life, you know, and you're gonna voluntarily take that brand because why? You love this current situation, whether you in love with the AI and fall into the AI world, or you just a nigga that love, all right, black and miles from the gas station, you know, whatever level you love this place, all right, it's gonna show when they see you brought out there.
That's been a way of life since the beginning because, you know, you will brand something that belongs to you, you know, not to get too explicit, but a man will brand his wife by what? Piercing her, going, you know, inserting, yeah, that's him branding himself, you know, who was that called?
Imprint.
And that imprint, you know, something that said, oh, it caused a pair bond thing to happen. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. That's the man branding her with his instructions, with his information. You know, this is gonna keep happening. You know, and so this man gonna want to brand you to say this one belongs to me. This one chose me. You're marrying the piece. You know,
And basically, you give your allegiance to Esau instead of y'all about some shot. And that's one thing the Lord hate, man. Basically, you show Esau your God over him.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed that on the movie, TV show Spartacus. All of them had that brain from the dominance of dummies. Maybe when they had that brain, what house they from? You know, everybody else had that B, house of Badiades. So it showed that dumbness, man. It showed that brain.
Now,
House from. Go ahead.
now I had said that to say this. You know, when you are married, we are married to Yahweh Shemel Shah. But when y'all take that brain, y'all letting that other man pierce you, and the judgment for adulterous woman is what? It's death to be burned by fire. Y'all niggas gonna get burned what? By them nukes. You know the Lord.
You want me to get that for you? Hey, Revelation 14.
I got a real quick another chance. So I asked So I asked, I said, what would be the modern day equivalent to Greeks branded slaves? And he said, great question. It said, in ancient Greece, branded slaves was a way to mark ownership, identify runaway slaves, or indicate status. It was a physical visible mark, usually a hot iron put on the slave's body. Now, jump down to the fourth example. It says RFID chips or tracking devices. Hypothetically, if an employer or controlling entity were to implant RFID chips or tracking devices in people without consent, there would be a high-tech form of branding. There's no ethical justification for this, but it's often raised in discussion about control and privacy.
This man has been uncovered. He cannot hide. He's been exposed on a higher level. You know? It's Yahweh Shemel Shah allowing this to happen. But you niggas, the Most High has made it so easy for you to find this information so you can believe, but you have purposely blind yourself. You purposely say no. You know?
Yeah, bro. No, this is Revelation chapter 14, starting at verse 9. It said, the third angel thrust his sickle into the earth and gathered the vine of the earth.
No.
14. My bad, that was 14 and 19. So like it. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Kind. You know, you pattern yourself after this American way, you're going to be destroyed. You know, because this American way is full of what? Abominable, full of adulteries, sodomy, abominations, and all that. You're gonna be burned. You're gonna be burned. The elect, your house shine gonna be up in them chairs looking down on y'all while y'all burn up.
I was saying too, you know, people take shots, right? Hey, it ain't gonna be no chasing. Hey, this ain't gonna be no chasing either. Hey, you ain't gonna go down, look.
Ain't gonna be no mixture.
Ain't gonna be a mission. Hey, look. I don't know. It's great. Hey, what's that liquor, y'all? That liquor?
Moonshine.
Everclear. It's an Everclear. It's the Everclear. You think, look, you gonna need something behind that now. But guess what? The Lord, if you take that mark, man, you take that mark. You ain't getting no missile. You ain't getting shit. You gonna get exactly what you deserve, man.
Hey, saw a video. He took like one of the mason jars full of Everclear. He drunk it. He said, what you call it? Hillbilly shot. He said, that shit give you 4-wheel drive. He started crawling. He said, choking this shit. Yeah, he's going to crawl.
I got Hey, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Yea, ye cannot serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua and Mammon. You gonna have to pick. Yep. You can't be like, I love the Lord, but you know, I have to do this for my family. I have to do this for my son, my wife, my daughter. No, that's you trying to play both sides.
Yeah.
And when you play both sides, what are you? You lukewarm.
Yep.
You lukewarm. You ain't hot or you ain't cold.
And then you just really, because there is no way that you can serve the Lord and then serve, this kingdom, the master of this world, because it's conflict of interest. Like everything that the Lord wants to bring to the earth, the devil is against it. And everything that the devil is about, the Lord is against it. So there's because if you truly growing and maturing in this thing, that's why we hate this place a little more every day. We hate this place today, Friday. There you go. Yeah. Today, Friday. So we hate this place more today than we did too. Because every day, wake up and you look at this shit and you look at this crazy shit, man. And just a little more hatred than we had. The Lord for picking our hatred, man.
It may ask you, it may ask you people of the world, son, can you be a blood in the crib?
They both confused.
I got one side blue, one side red. What's up?
It's Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and that stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
You said, woe unto you that y'all look y'all go down to Egypt to help and stand on them, because what you're carnal. You said I can see them tanks, I can see them officers, I can see the economy, I can see the money. You begin to trust in this place. more than Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
They can see Esau himself.
Mm.
So and they can't see Yahweh Shemel Shah physically. Like you said, know the chariots and they've been blinded to the very thought that he actually exists, you know, and he's their power. You know, they think like Esau's the God of this world, man. You know, so they think they if the Lord is with this man, you know, and this is they scripture say, "What do you never allow on this man?" You know,
Because you're faithless. You're faithless. You see the brothers here, and I know you brought a lot of brothers and sisters up who watch, probably looked up and saw a chariot, saw an orb of light. But we haven't seen one close up down like the actual material of it. But we believe through faith. You trust in Egypt, you trust in America, Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon, because what? You can see it. You can see it and you have no faith. You trust in this place because you are faithless. You know?
I got one to follow you up before I get it. It just shows that their faith is in the things of this world. If their faith are not in the things, their faith are not in the things that are not of this world, but that are outside of this world, like how about those are the things that are eternal. All right. Oh, this is verse 1. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15, starting verse 15. It said, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love this world, the love of the Father is not in him."
Man, love the Father's name. You in love with this world, all your mind is getting a Hellcat, getting Eve, adultery, man, robbing. How you gonna turn up the next day? How you gonna show you a real nigga the next day? How you gonna show you a bad bitch the next day? How you gonna try to be Miss Bougie the next day? You know, you in love with this place. When you're in love with something, your focus is on that. You know. So the love of the Father is not even in your mind. You're obsessed with it.
Everything you just said, I think that is either diminished or kill you. Like you said, Hellcat, that shit waste of money. Bro, going into adultery, the Lord gonna smoke your ass, literally, for real. You know what I'm saying? Just because you niggas might not die today, the Lord gonna get you. Don't come around, bro. But all those things go into things that are of this world. Everything that's of this world is straight bullshit. You know? Verse 16.
I got one.
Verse 16. Verse 16.
She got good things.
For all that is in the world, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever.
All this shit gonna break down. Excuse my language. All this gonna break down. It's gonna get molded. It's gonna ruin the bodies we live in. It's gonna melt with fire and heat. These bodies we live in is breaking down. We losing sight, hearing. You know.
So you love this world, you love the things in this world, but when this world passes away, ain't it only right that you pass away with it?
You an extension of So you think it's all an extension of the rulership. You know, the scripture says the rulers, so are the people. Right. So you people are an extension of the beast system, and the Lord is going to eradicate this beast system out the earth, man. So if you're an extension of this beast system, okay, you're marked to be judged, all right, in that lake of fire, man. You know, which is the nuclear aftermath, okay, that's coming to a better. So
Zechariah 13:8. For these niggas. No, hey, and it should come to pass that in all the land. Said the Lord, the 2/3 therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And again, hey, this is all because like the brothers going into those certain, it's coming back all the way around. Hey, you niggas, you choose that you trust no pressure. You rather this damn devil reign over you than your how about Yahushua. Neither do you want to seek the things that please the Lord. Says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, which is the elect, and I will refine them. As silk is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. And when that gold is tried and silk is refined, it's taking away all those infirmaries and all those impurities out of them, and they becoming what? Those wholesome creatures in Yahweh Shai. The new creature, the new man. It says, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is my power. And all throughout America, this is what you're seeing. You're seeing the elect being differentiated with the non-elect, man. You know, because the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua going out in the land. But even outside of America, you got prophets all throughout the four corners of the earth. Prophesying the downfall of what? Of the society. You know, and the downfall of the 2/3 that are gonna be left therein. But the 2/3 that are inside of it, they can't see it. Because they've been blinded. They've been blinded by Yahweh Shah, so that they don't get it. And just to fulfill prophecy. This is your lot now. Everybody got their own lot. And it's being shown what it is, man.
And it's Matthew 6:18. So lay not up your treasures, yourself treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. All right. But lay up yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. And this is important here. But where your treasure is, there will your heart also be also. And basically, if you love the world, you love trying to get money, waking up money, get money, chasing hoes, right here.
I ain't hiding from the truth, and the truth won't let me lie right next to you.
Like I'm saying though, if you all about the world, man, sometimes in this world, doing this, trying to live your best life, and basically you're gonna put a load off to get the word that you love instead of the word that to come, man. All right. So, but guess what? This word gonna pass away. And all the shit you got, when the Lord sent His Son back, all this shit gone. And guess what? You gonna be gone too, though. So let yourself treasure in heaven, man. All the brothers, man, we look for the crown, man. We want the crown. We want to bring with your house. That's it. That's what we want, man. Folk trying to make $1 billion or $1 million, whatever. And we just trying to get by day to day, man. That's it, though. That's all I got for you.
Got some. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 9 and 10. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
When you get that money, everything changes, man. Hey, you may go, you may be around people that you never accustomed to being around. They buy what you want to buy. You do this, you fly where you want to fly. I mean, hey, it changes you, man. But that's why it's so you gotta be really disciplined when you get on money like you get type of money like that though. You have to. If you don't, a lot of money drive niggas to the A-wall, man. Make a nigga go crazy, man. That's it.
Because you get more access to sin. You get
bullshit,
more,
yeah. Right.
You get more access. You all you doing smoking blacks and weed. Now you got access to blow.
And everything else. and everything else.
And everything else.
Yeah, everything else.
Well, straight to blow.
We different. We some people like we no, I need that.
Yeah.
Why that saying how don't hit no more?
That's what I'm saying. So they step it up.
I graduated.
Yeah.
Verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Which
money is still saying wicked.
Yeah.
It's the love of it.
Yeah.
Whenever you prioritize money, see, go into the lifestyle that money brings in this world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
which while some converted after,
So,
oh, sorry, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through many sorrows.
ooh, and the ultimate piercing gonna be that seal.
Mhm.
Because they could to continue to keep their money going, you gotta get pierced by that thing. Yeah.
Down that predecessor.
How to get their implant. Okay? Think about it, you got 150K in your account. All right? Where everything goes digital. The only way to access that money, you gotta get that thing.
They gonna try to push. They gonna try to push it hard. I can see they trying to pay out money. Be like, you still playing with paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because niggas gonna be gonna have shit. Niggas gonna be on the Lamborghini though. Gonna be going to VIP.
Yeah, try to stun on somebody.
Yeah,
They got to come. Got to go.
Yeah.
You get it now. You trying to get that guy tonight. You shaking the door.
Like, I noticed, like, back in the day, it was slide, right now, slide.
Yeah.
Now it's syrup.
Yep.
Now it's tail.
Yep.
It change. Now they gonna be there. Yeah.
Going to that other thing, that fishing.
Yep.
Yeah. Let you loose a little bit. Fishing the fish. Yep.
Syrup. Tail.
That chip, same thing. Same thing that happened in court.
Yep.
Just put it in your hand.
Yeah, Proverbs 38. Like, get that first. This bag of what I want to say.
Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
Yeah, read that. So, it said, give me poverty nor riches. Give me food convenient for me, which is give me what's needed.
Yeah.
For my situation.
Yeah.
Because if you have too much, I can't read that, see.
This is Proverbs 30 and 8 in the NLT.
Yep.
Says, first, help me never to tell a lie.
Yep.
Second, give me neither poverty nor riches. Give me just enough to satisfy my needs.
Yeah, just enough to satisfy my needs. For the situation we're in, we just need our essential, maybe a little more here and there. But other than that, man, this ain't the society to get rich in because it's so the money, all right, and it's so catered to the flesh, all right. And the only thing stopping a lot of people from destroying themselves is money.
Yeah.
All right, there's niggas that got all these ideas but no money. Like niggas want to be wicked, but their money won't allow them to be wicked and they really want to be.
I was gonna say, even the righteous, the Most High keep him at a certain point because he know how they be. I know if I had a few millions,
That wasn't gonna own the shirt.
Yeah.
They just showing how the Lord preserved you, bro.
Yeah, the mean Jake be behind the cheek.
We do real quick though. This Matthew 6:11. Give us this day our daily bread.
Yeah, it was today I bread. And first and foremost, the spiritual bread. So this is our main substance is the spiritual bread, man. This understanding, daily understanding. Because we're constantly being nurtured and we're growing. That's why scriptures speak about us being what? Like newborn babes. So newborn babes, they're being nurtured, by their spiritual milk. They'll be getting, mature, and then we start, the more full of food, the more richer foods in the spirit, and we're being nourished by that. So first our spiritual daily bread, and then the Lord give us our practical daily bread, man. So this is a temporal situation. Why? And that's another thing. When you believe that He is, when you believe in the promises, then you're not, what they call the fear of missing out. We ain't missing out on that. We gonna be wealthy beyond wealthy forever. So these little few years and moments in time where we just have enough to get by, it really don't even factor into what we got coming, man.
Yeah.
What you got, bro?
This is verse 9. It says, for if I grow rich, I may deny you and say, who is the Lord?
Yeah, so you grow too rich, you're gonna be so occupied and getting into shit. Especially if you well off, especially like you in one of these big cities. You know, like Jackson ain't shit, but you got some money. You in Dallas, Atlanta, LA. Yeah. God damn, you know, that shit different. You know what I'm saying? You at the NBA game, after the game, you at the club. You know, yeah. You going on cruises. You got the yacht. You know, you can get into some shit. You know, yacht parties and all. No, Miami, Magic Pool. You know, they got clubs in Miami where they only let fine women in. You say E get rejected?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, your big ass. No, you no. I reject your big ass too, man. If I was in the world, I would have them same critique. Make your big ass get on the scale. You know, the entrance of the club got a scale.
Yeah.
You know, but going back into it, man, you had money, you got access.
Yeah.
You know, then the way people react to money in this world, man.
Yeah.
You pull up, you know, VIP service, the door up. You know, you step out with them goddamn Balenciagas, motherfucker Balenciagas and shit.
Change Evo
Yeah.
mindset. She
Yeah.
come at you national. Oh, I'm trying to pay for something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole different lifestyle, man. So you get too much money, man, you ain't too proud. Your schedule gonna be full. You know, you know like you think you still talking about you gonna be studying, you know, Timothy second chapter, and you got all this money and motherfucker calling your phone going off, motherfucker sending pictures and shit. Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah. So you
gonna read
Timothy second Timothy.
Yeah.
Be gone like that. Let me think it.
And if I am too poor, I may still thus insult the holy name.
Yeah, because if you too poor, you know, well, you ain't even got enough to make it, man. It's gonna be what constantly scheme. You know, your morals gonna go down. It's gonna be, you know, you're gonna be taking risks and shit. You know, no, you got.
It's gonna say you're gonna end up laughing. You're gonna be like, God ain't the most high ain't looking out for me.
Yeah,
I gotta get how I live.
Jake say that. Run, goddamn. You hear a nigga say I gotta get how I live. Yeah, run, goddamn.
Look at all them rappers and like all the generated one nowadays, like especially like what the sex and this bitch. If you look at before they became, Esau put them on his stage. Most of them they were back under some shit somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers was straight trash. You know, so Esau catch you at that low state. He used that as ammunition to try to pull you in. You know? Yes, no. Yeah, yes.
That was a
I got something here.
This is Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity.
Yeah, so if you love silver, you love abundance. Okay, you know be satisfied because you always gonna be poor. Because numbers are infinite. You can always add something else. So if you're never satisfied with what you have, you're gonna always want more because you can always add another comma to your bank account. You can always add another car to the collection, another house to the collection, another woman to the collection. So you'll never be satisfied if you love these things, man. You know, if you just appreciate what the Lord got, you know, for you, what your lot is, and you know, you appreciate that, it creates peace. But there's people, you know, that make $92,000 an hour, $92,000 a year. Yeah, they're Bezos, you know. But there's people that make $92,000 a year and they feel depressed because they don't make 100. Okay, there's people, you know, that are, you know, in these positions. Okay, but they're always looking to get to the next position, man. They are already in a good place and they don't even appreciate that. But this world teaches you just constantly chase, man, constantly compete, constantly do this, man, because it gets to a point to where you forget what you're competing for. You know, because ultimately, a man just want to be able to take care of his family and kick. You know, when you get to the end, a man just want to have enough substance to where he can be able to provide for his family and kick it from time to time. You know, and the man go out in the world and make things happen so he can do this. But then when you get caught up in this competition, you know, you will forget the purpose, okay, and why you doing what you're doing, man. And that's what Esau had most of the people doing in this big competition. And they're destroying themselves, but they becoming great producers for his system, man.
What the Lord said, what the Lord taught us in his prayer, give us this day our daily bread. You know? You gotta be satisfied with that.
In Matthew 6 and 33, But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Yeah, see, you have to let the Lord add to us, right? You know, because the Lord knows what we need. But we got all type of wants. But really, at this time, it's about getting what's needful for us, man. You know, if brother define that, the Lord give all needful things with due seed. I think that's in Sirach 39. You know? But if we're focused on pleasing Yahweh by Shema Shai, he begins to provide those things that we need, man. You know, and if he wants to come with it, because the Lord is a balanced power. He knows sometimes we need to unwind, let our hair down, kick it, you know, so we don't, you know, it's enchanted, you know, with the truth, because you can't be one way in anything. You know, got to be a balance. So the Lord understands what we need on the day to day, even when it's time to kick it, man. There's certain times where, you know, we're trying to do too much in the spirit, man. The spirit will shut that shit down and be like, man, go kick it, nigga. God damn, yeah. But that goes into the Lord knowing what we need. You see, and he provides those things, man. But see what you have in this world, people are all about chasing all these wants, man. You know, so it's you got
Hebrews 13:5, it says, let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things you have.
yeah, be content with what you got. And that's a blessing from the Lord. Matter of fact, we have the truth, man. And like I said, we have his body. You know, I can't say it enough. We have this network of brothers that we can trust, man. That's a rare. Trust is a rare thing in this society. That's why on the job, you know, you're such a rarity on the job because you're someone that can be trusted. You see, that's why the company will put so much into you because you're one of the few people that can be trusted on earth. You know, even you go back to our forefathers like Daniel and Joseph, you know, Nehemiah. These men was in the courts of the kings because they could be trusted. The king, you know, the king would he's different. He's the king, you know, would invest so much into these particular men because of like these men can be trusted. We got why? Because they came from the stock of righteousness. Man. So here it is, you know, when you go out into the world, you know, your life precious gold. But the Lord allowed us to have a network of these men, you know, that we have access to, man. So we're rich in that. Because friendship is wealth. A brotherhood is wealth. A network is wealth, man. Network that can be trusted, that's wealth. You know, you got.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 33. All the works of the Lord are good,
Yep.
and he will give every needful thing in due
He
season.
will give every needful thing in due season. Which I'm watching that video that you did the other day. It was fun. And you were going into those seasons that we go through on the truth. You know, and those seasons are preparing us for the blessings that the Lord got. Because you gotta be built up to be able to maintain and manage the blessings of the Lord. You see, that's why the Lord's brain or he holds back certain things from us because we haven't been groomed or matured enough to handle those things, man. You know? So that's why I say you get every needful thing in due season. That's why we should focus on what adjustments we need to make in these seasons. And then the Lord gives us increase. Because if you just focus on what you don't got, you're not getting the lesson that the Lord is trying to teach, man. If you just focus on what you don't got, you gotta focus on, okay, what changes I need to make? How do I need to change up? How do I need to get better? And then the Lord start adding. But if we're not increasing and maturing in the spirit, the Lord can't add nothing to you. Okay? Certain thing that you want, the Lord give it to you right now, it'll be a disaster. You know?
This is this is Luke chapter 12, verse 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness,
Yep.
for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesses.
Yeah, so a man's life consists not of the things that he possesses. Beware of covetousness, man. You know, of always wanting and wanting and wanting, comparing yourself and wanting this and wanting that, thinking that you deserve this and you deserve it, man. You know, hey, we got what the Lord has ordained for us, man. Anything outside of it will be, you know, too much, man. You see, but it comes with appreciating what the Lord do get, because you don't appreciate what you got, you're not gonna appreciate what the Lord gave. You know, okay.
This is Matthew 6 and 33.
Yep.
But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
And read that in NLT problem.
In LT it says, seek the kingdom of the Most High above all else, and live righteously.
And live righteously. You know, and some of Elder Bun put in the chat the other day, man. The Lord, all right, the judging us how we live our day to day, man. Because it's easy to put on for the camera for 30 minutes or an hour. But how are we living day to day? What's our daily lives look like, man? How are we interacting with this world according to the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai? See how we interacting amongst brothers, amongst the body. How are we in order, you know, amongst the ranking system of the church? You see, the Lord is saying, read that again.
To seek the kingdom of the Most High above all else,
Yep.
and live righteously,
And live righteous. Go ahead.
and He will give you everything you need.
And He will give you everything you need. You know? So how we live, not day to day, plays a major factor in how the Lord deals with us, man. You know, how He gives us increase, okay, in the spirit, man. You know, how He gives us, okay. See, hey, how the Lord gives us faith, more understanding. You see, but these things come with righteous things. It's the purpose of righteous things. Yeah.
It says, so don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries.
Yep.
Today's trouble is enough for today.
So it's a day-to-day grind. You know, making the most out of every day. And really, when you're making the most out of every day, man, you really be too occupied to get sucked into the world because you're making the most out of every day in the spirit. You know, and that's the thing, and we mature, we learn the balance of these things, man. You know, because you can't, like I said, you can't be one way, man, because both of them can be detrimental. The scripture says, don't be over righteous. Okay, why should I destroy thyself? And don't be over wicked. Why should I die before thy time? So every day it's all about finding your balance in this thing, man, and riding that wave, man. You know, you got
This Luke 6:24 in NLT.
Yep.
So what sorrow waits for you who are rich? For you have your own happiness now.
you have your consolation, your comfort now. See, there's people that dedicate their lives to what? Chasing wealth, man. You know, and the comfort that they have on chasing their wealth, well, that's their consolation. That's their prize. See, we're chasing an eternal reward. They're chasing a corruptible prize. You know, just to say that nigga, just to say they did that, to have bragging rights on the internet. You know, yeah, to have, you know, these worldly comforts, but that's corruptible. But everything in this society is gonna be burnt to a crisp, man. When the scripture say the elements shall melt, perfect heat, man, that's literal, man. Every Ferrari, every mansion, okay, yeah, people. You see, we're made out of elements, man. Okay, so all the whole fan base, all of them burnt to a crisp in this society, man, to be forgotten. Live. There's that more.
This verse 25.
Yep.
So what sorrow waits for you who are fat and prosperous now, for a time of an awful hunger awaits you. What sorrow waits for you who laugh now, for your laughing return to mourning and sorrow.
Yep, your laugh won't turn to mourning and sorrow. Because in order to get rich, you have to modify yourself a little bit. Because the higher you get up in this world, the more you got to modify yourself to this beast system, man. To sink. Yeah, you got to sacrifice. You got to lose a little borrow to gain financially, man. That's why the Lord, like I say, the Lord has it to a point to where we're men of the Lord. He's not going to allow us to get past a certain point. But he knows what's beyond that. You see, and it's easy to say what you want to do, but that money a powerful thing. That lifestyle a powerful thing. You see, the Lord hasn't allowed us to. He hasn't allowed us to experience certain lifestyles that, hey, ain't no coming back. You know, like I say, these niggas that we selling out, that's going back to the trick of the devil. He let these niggas experience these lifestyles for a moment, then he bring them in to make that deal. Okay? But once you live a certain lifestyle, man, you don't want to go back to, you know, you had all this access at your fingertips, man, and this praise and this shit. You know, it's few that are able to reject that, man. You know, Moses was an example of that, man.
Obviously, that's what the term, like, people are talking about, like, one hit wonders.
Yep.
They just was the ones who went in there. Esau came up with that deal, and they went with it. So that's like pull you in because you feel that lifestyle. You know, you got the money, you dirty ass bitches. You know, you got all this stuff at your hand.
That's why you give you an advance.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Oh no, that's the point. That was the point I'm making.
when you do that, then Esau come out and say, okay, bet. I'll let you tell you this. Now I gotta see if you really down. You know, you got all the enchantments, the rituals, all this goofy, this nasty ass shit. Esau real. Like the other why you guys say you gotta be willing to cross over. You still want to have that lifestyle.
He's a cunning hunter, just like
Oh yeah.
when you eating stuff, where they give you like an appetizer. You eat it, I like that. Here it is.
Yeah.
Just of course. You want the whole thing. But these people, even though they got all this abundant riches, they're gonna fall in the end. This is James chapter 5, starting at verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yeah, this is speaking of the elite. Okay. So if the elites up in the summer, how much, just these billionaires, even these billionaires around them. The Lord will bring down pride amongst the super rich, man. So you people that are millionaires and upper middle class, okay, you're gonna suffer too, man. Okay, go ahead.
Your riches are corrupted.
Yep.
And your garments are moth-eaten.
Yeah, so the riches are corrupt. You look at this system based off corruption. The people that are the super rich, it's all based off corruption, man. It's all based off what they call unrighteous gain.
Right, stealing.
Unrighteous dealing. Yeah, bro.
Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
Yeah, so all these riches and this wealth that these elites have stored up is witness against them. Because the earth is something, but you have all this wealth stored up. But wait a minute, you can give it authority over the earth. Matter of fact, if the brother get that in Wisdom of Solomon 6 and the GNT, Wisdom of Solomon 6 and the GNT started at the first verse. You guys know.
Okay. Your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you.
Yep.
And
They call old money. I looked it up and it showed these different families that had that old money going to mainly the Rothschild, Rockefellers, and the J.P. Morgan, the Morgan family. They talk about these devils that got that old money. Okay, so these devils got this old money. All right, and how did they get that money, man? Through what? Putting these governments in debt. Okay, go ahead.
it shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Yep.
Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days.
Yep. So because the reason these companies have done this wealth grab because they only want to keep their wealth within a small percentage. All right, that 1%. They want to keep their wealth within their 1%, and everybody else be like a serpent. Everybody else could be beggars, man. To where they can be like guys over people, man.
Behold,
Yeah.
behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud.
Yeah, because y'all looked at the other day, man. Still got the minimum wage, the federal minimum wage, $7.25. Hey, in Georgia and Wyoming, the minimum wage is $5.15. Hey, this is 2025.
I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man.
And they had like a meeting, I guess what it is, shit, whatever. They asked them, you think how people live now, you think it should go up? That damn devil said no.
Yeah.
Devil said no, it need to be stay the same.
And all these people like these sinners and shit, these motherfuckers be worth 10,
Yeah.
20, 30 million.
Yes.
Half a million.
Be doing insider trading.
Yeah.
Like Pelosi.
Yes, that's
Yeah, that old wench. Bro, she got the inside trades on every time something goes up and every time something go down, she buy and sell to my like clockwork.
Studied that, bro.
And her husband in this shit.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
So she get out the inside trade. Remember we were going into it.
No, you got it, bro.
So basically, she get all the inside. Her husband trade, but you can go on Trade View.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at all her trades. Every trade she make.
And
Look at what happened the week later or the week before. Like it's like every one she made, it might stay down for 2 weeks. We give it a little time. They won't go. She straight up.
Yep.
She'll get rid of it, and they'll go back down. When you got it.
Yeah, her trade account playing with millions every week.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
what the brother was saying too. It's like, you know, the filthy rich, they fit to get it. So if you look at it, like, well, if you look at, say, the drug dealers, when the supply get locked up and there ain't no more supply, everybody finna feel it all the way down to the nigga on the street that use it. But everybody from
Everybody feel that drought.
from Citrus all the way down to your local crackhead, everybody finna feel it.
What that? The black bitch named Jasmine from whatever that bitch name. Yeah, basically she said, United States is not easy to get money, right? He said it right. But she what network worth for $750, but they ain't getting money away, right? But they get Israel money every motherfucking year. Ukraine, but if United States giving America the money, no, we're not into getting money. Bitch, you rich, you got money, but they got basically peasants to them. Oh, $5,000. Oh, that's too much money for them.
And when people look at the Hunger Games, they think that's just a movie, but that's how the elites look
Yeah.
at the masses. And that's how they want society to be. Okay? They want to be extremely wealthy. And they want these own peasants, all right, just for a labor force, man. With anything that AI don't replace, okay, they want that small labor force, okay, that live for peasants forever, man. So you will never be able to cross over into their wealth. You're gonna always be born a peasant, you're gonna always be a peasant. You're born in wealth, you're gonna always be in wealth. That's a system that they want, man.
That's it. And then the city, I mean, going into that's what they really on.
Crying and the cries of them which have reaped or entered into the ears of the Lord of the Sabaoth. Crying and the cries of them which have reaped or entered into the ears of the Lord of the Sabaoth.
Yeah, and that's the look, man. You know, because we look at the nigga, we all come from the working class. We'll find out because we're not marching and protesting, okay, to the devil. You know, we're protesting to the Heavenly Father, man. When you gonna judge this nigga, man? How long it's gonna be before you bring justice on this nigga, man? You see? And those prayers have reached the heavens, man. And now you see the Lord what? Making things happen to cause the evil. Okay?
Ye have lived in pleasures on the earth and have been wanton.
Yeah, one time, man. You know, just undisciplined. All right? You can how you what they waste money on. All right, very one time. Okay? The one time gonna be being undisciplined. But they have so much wealth, okay, that they're able to just be one time and still be comfortable because the system is so rigged in their favor. You know, go ahead.
Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter.
Yeah, they have nourished their hearts, their mind, and they devils keep their hearts fly every second of their existence. Man. You know, like you say, they eat, you know, breakfast on one continent, lunch on another, man. Okay, they have this going on, that going on. All right, they have, you know, they're able to manipulate, you know, the markets. They to the point that they so wicked that they can manipulate the markets, man, to their favor. You know, so these devils are able to do their heart desire and wickedness, okay, all the days of their life, man. Okay?
Ye have condemned and killed the just,
Yep.
and he doth not resist you.
You know, so we're not even resisting the devil, okay, and he still creates a system that target us, man. You know, that destroys us, man. Okay, because you even look at nigga culture, that's financed by Esau. You know, he keep that going, man. You see? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, get that GNT ready.
It's the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, starting at verse 1, the GNT. So then, you kings, you rulers the world over. Listen to what I say and learn from me.
Yep.
You govern many lands and are proud
Yep.
that so many people are under your rule.
Yeah, so the Lord set this devil up. All right, this devil has become proud, and that's why this devil in his mind he thinks that it's because of his IQ, because he military prowess, okay, his economic prowess, that he's in power. No, the Lord set this thing up, man, and he become proud. See, this Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, addressed to the rulers of the earth, man. And right now, that's Esau. You can go ahead.
Verse 3. But this authority has been given to you by the Lord Yahweh Shemawashai. It will examine what you have done and what you plan to do.
Yeah, so the Lord said He's gonna examine what you've done and what you plan to do. So all this is being taken into account by the Lord, how these devils have came with power, how they destroyed, and even what they're planning to do, man. The Lord gonna judge them for all that, man. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Verse 4. You rule on behalf of the Most High and His kingdom.
Yep.
And you did not govern justly. You do not uphold the law. If you do not live according to the Most High's will, you will suffer sudden and terrible punishment.
A sudden and terrible punishment. This is speaking to the rulers, and the scripture's going to go into how the Lord judges the rulers on a stricter scale than everyone else.
Judgment is especially severe on those in power.
Judgment especially severe on those in power. Okay? So this is what like we went to Isaiah 47. You can think of the latter end. You see, Esau, while he's doing all this wickedness, he's not thinking that he's going to be held and he's going to be judged on another scale as everyone else because he's the power.
Verse 6. Common people may be merciful, forgiven for their common people may be mercifully forgiven for their wrongs, but those in power will face severe judgment.
Will face severe judgment. Those in power. Okay? So the Lord takes the rulership of the earth very seriously, man. And he scrutinizes that, man. You're under the scope. It's even in you go into anything, man, any structure where you have authority and rank, where the top is always looked at first. Okay? If a business is doing bad, he ain't looking at first, the CEO. Okay? If a team is doing bad, they look at what? The general manager, the coach. Coach goes around have one bad season. Out of luck. You see? The players, they're not under that harsh scrutiny. They're judged, they're evaluated, but the coach is evaluated on a different scale. The GM is evaluated on a different scale. So how much more the rulers of the earth, they're evaluated on a whole different scale.
Yeah. What scripture says start at my sanctuary first?
Yep.
He gonna start with people because they're supposed to be the head of the world, but also the ancient men.
Yep.
He gonna get you leaders first.
Yep.
He gonna get every leader, then he's gonna trickle his way down.
Yep.
Verse 7. The Lord of all is not afraid of anyone, no matter how great they are.
Yeah, the Lord is not in awe. People are in awe of certain people. See, like people got the chance to have brunch with them, big Bezos, niggas would be in awe. Especially now, niggas got to have lunch with Trump, niggas would be in awe. Well, the Lord not looking at the niggas of the earth in awe. Damn, that's Trump. Damn, that's the rock cloud. Like, most are not looking at these niggas like that, man. He looking at you niggas like you goddamn devil, man. Look what the hell you did to my earth, man. And he finna send that judgment for him. Okay, go ahead.
He himself made everyone great and common alike,
Yep.
and he provides for all equally.
Yep.
But he will judge the conduct of the ruler more strictly.
Yep. He will judge the conduct of the rulers more strictly. Through much is given, much is required. Okay? And the devil has been given the world. I have given the earth in the hand of the wicked. The earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. So they came with a lot of responsibility, man. Okay? This devil fell horribly, man. Okay? The worst rulership there ever be. Okay? No rulership on the earth has ever devastated the earth like this one, man. The earth has never been polluted like this. People have never been degenerate like this, man. This is the absolute worst rulership the earth has ever seen, man.
That's why rulership. What scripture says? Yeah, I was just thinking about it. so judge the officer, so the people, just like just making a quick reference, just like on the time of David. When David went off, the Most High, he judged him, but the rest of us got it. You know, that's how the Most High judge. He judged the house. He's just the head of the house, then the rest of the house.
That's why the worst judgment came when the house shower was Adam, what happened? Failed. God, he got put out the garden. King Solomon failed. What happened? Kingdom got split up. We started going to captivity because why? He was the top spirit in the right hand seat, the first gun. You know, and if you were first-born child, you judge on a different scale. You know, baby boy can fuck up. You know, time after time. God damn. You know, but you can't. You see, tell, and you even being judged for his fuck up. You know, so it's like that's how Howard Shaw was held accountable. Like, it was harsh. The judgment on Howard Shaw was always harsh on everyone that he's the first born. See,
Verse 9, it says, "It is for you, mighty king, that I write these words, so that you may know how to act wisely and avoid mistakes."
Yeah, and the Lord put that out there because he know Esau wasn't going to do right. Because he know Esau wasn't going to do right. So Esau fell into a trap of being an unfair ruler. Okay? But for us, we understand now, and then even being in this captivity from Esau, okay, this was a learning environment for us, man, how not to be. You guys, okay?
God is love.
Yes,
Obadiah chapter 1, 3, and 4 says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, so the devil has been deceived. Because the Lord has allowed this man to have so much power and influence in the earth that he's deceived to where he thinks he's above judgment. Go ahead.
Whose habitation is high.
Yep.
That said that his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, who said in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? This man thinks that he's gonna go back and forth with your house child when he comes. He thinks it's gonna be a back and forth. Nah, man, when your house child come, that's it, man. And what Elu said, nothing was perceived was smoke and dust. So
it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring you down, said the Lord.
Yeah, so the devil, his rulership has extended even to the atmosphere. He's the first heathen that have satellites. Okay? To be able to monitor the earth, from the atmosphere. So what that puts them in the mind like even Most High. Put those on one of the fast and furious. The God eye. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. She's God showing anything and do anything. Yeah. So no heathen gonna have that type of control. So this devil has been given so much control that he thinks, that it's within his own might that he's keeping himself in power and that he's gonna rewrite prophecy, man. With his own vision.
And I get this summary real quick. And ChatGPT to summarize it with some precepts. It says Obadiah 1, 3, and 4 is a judgment prophecy against Esau, even the descendants of Esau, for their proud deceit and self-exaltation. It foretells their downfall despite their attempts to remain untouchable through military, technology, and global dominance. These verses directly speak to modern day Edomites who are tied to the ruling powers of earth today.
Who in rulership? Yeah, who in rulership? Yeah, so ChatGPT in account. I get ChatGPT a garment. No? Going in on you, devil. You see? You got it, bro.
This is Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Yeah, so the heathen are raging. You go into that word Hebrew is from gosh, which is to despite. So these heathens are having these secret meetings, wanted to their counsel of what they plan to do going forward. This new world order, okay, they want to erase the Most High out of existence. They want to write him out. Just like that's why he's trying to digitize everything, because he feels like, well, I can make everything digital, put everything, on the what they call the Internet of Things and Internet of Bodies. He has full control, and he can just erase the memory of the Most High.
Before I get verse 2, when the scripture just popped in my mind, You caught their tongue and follow themselves. It's ChatGPT.
Yeah.
They plus that. Verse 2, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsels together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bonds asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Yeah, we got in there. Yeah, they really go into it what these devils are trying to do. No, because these devils in their mind, like I said, they want to rewrite existence in their image. So
This is Proverbs chapter 2, verse 2 in the NLT. Tune your ears to wisdom and custom.
Proverbs and Psalms.
Oh, for song, sorry.
That means something cool.
You know, books.
Psalm chapter 2, verse 2. The kings of the earth prepare for battle.
Yep.
The rulers hunt together against the Lord and against his anointed one.
Go ahead.
Let us break their chains. They cry and free ourselves from slavery to the Most High.
And free ourselves from slavery to the Most High. Because being righteous is slavery to Esau. That's like slavery to him. Okay? So in his mind, in his new world order, he's going to free himself from the slavery of the Most High. You know, which is through what? The scriptures, man. That's why he wants to do away with his book. He wants to do away with the people. He wants to do away with a righteous standard and just create a new existence where he's God and AI, okay, is savior, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4. But the one who rules in heaven laughs.
Yep.
The Lord scoffs at them.
Yeah, the Lord stopped at him through the prophet. He's laughing at him through the prophet because this is terrible. Like we look at what this nigga trying to do. This is terrible. It's a terrible idea, man.
Then in anger, he rebukes them, terrifying them with his fierce fury.
Yeah, and this gonna be your house shot coming back. And what is he gonna do after he did? Verse 6 is
For the Lord declares, I have placed my chosen king on a throne in Jerusalem.
yeah, that's your house shot. So the Heavenly Father from the place his chosen throne, he chose the king on the throne, which is your house shot. So at the end of all this, house shot is going to be placed in authority over the earth. That's why Scripture, why did he rage or conspire and imagine a vain thing? Everything that you conspire is going to fail. Okay? That's why the Lord is laughing right before he sent the anger, man. You know, which is through those chariots, through your house shot. Go ahead.
On my holy mountain.
Yep, on this holy mountain, which is Zion.
The point in that, bro, make a point. You said, Esau is trying to recreate the Lord's image. When the Lord made Esau a tool, if you look at these robots, all of it is like tools for the beat. So Esau is really he's a tool. So he's trying to turn the whole world into that tool that he is. He's trying to basically make everything at his disposal for his betterment, everything like that. When that's all he is to the Lord. And Esau the sword. That's what he refers to.
Yeah.
We got some funny like that.
Get him quick.
Get Jordan, we're going to Jordan because he got down.
This is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, we shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Yet they mention Yahweh Bashemashah, keep not silence. Verse 7. Give him no rest until he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise on earth.
You know, so the Lord should have watched me in these last days to warn our people of what's to come. Okay? Because we understand that this devil, he called evil. All right, he's going to get ready to roll because he knows his time is short. All right, just believe, all right, that this devil understands what's happening with the Israelites being raised up. And he knows this is bad news for him. So he got to hurry up and try to get this thing set up because he knows that in his mind, if I can get people chipped, if I can go ahead and establish a new world order, then I'm ahead of the curve, you know? So this devil's mind is geared towards bringing this new world order infrastructure in, man. Okay? 12 and 12. Verse 12 and 12. The only have for the short time.
And that's why this brother doing these videos on the highways, byways, pushing the word of God about shot, man. We want the Lord to come back, keep this fucking devil out of here. So give Jerusalem praise. So we be back on top, man. And that's what brother read Psalms. Hey, cause the heathen, they want to be a nigga. You ain't got niggas. Hey, the Israelite guys next. All right? Stop.
That's right. Right. You see, the Israelites have nicked because they are the chosen one. Right. You see, the devil wants us and try to raise up against them and try to sit there and stop them and put them down. But the Apostle Paul told Timothy in chapter 4, verse 11 to 14, he said, "Thus says the Lord, command teach these things. Do not let anyone look down on you because you're young, but set an example for the believer. And speak in life to love and faith and purity. Until I come, devote yourself to the public reading, the preaching, the teaching, not to neglect the gift that was given to thee. Through the prophetic message, when the body of elders lay hands on him by the pedestrian, he said, in doing so, take volume upon these things, meditate upon them, that you may also save those, but you may also save yourself, thus says the Lord." You see, today is the Sabbath day, and these brothers are out here doing what the pastor don't do on Sunday morning. See, everybody that's saved and sanctified and know the word is at church. But see, the people that are lost are out here in the streets, and they don't know the word. You see, who are out here telling the people about the word that don't know the word? Besides my brothers out here, you got the bishop, you got the ministers, you got all the servants, you got all the soldiers that are out here doing whatever they need to do. So y'all need to come out here and support them and do the things what you need to sit there and do, and stop supporting the devil with all this liquor, with all these drugs, with all the famine, sitting up here sleeping with all these different women. You see, syphilis and HIV is the #1 thing down here in Jackson, Mississippi. But who out here bringing forth the word besides these brothers right here? They're the chosen one. So if you can't support them or have nothing good to say, don't say anything at all.
You said that word, brother. And whatever you got, see the Lord don't have things like that happening. That's a token to keep going. You know, it's not something to get proud about. But then it shows you the maturity, you know, in brothers, man. You know, not to just discount, you know, just because they're not in the count. You know, but it's just to have the maturity that they get off. But he was yeah, he was sure.
Because even when he was over there, he said permission. Yeah, he said permission before he walks up.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, he said that.
Going down.
Yeah.
Going down.
Yes.
Ecclesiastes 8:11, because the sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Yeah, so this side is thick and they're weakening because judgment hasn't came. You know, but the Lord wants people to be known, you know, the consequences. All right. So your house should come like a thief in the night, man. So we're here, you know, we're at the door. All the signs are showing that he is, you know, the Lord is making good on everything that he spoke about is happening real time before it. All right. So all we have to do is stay in Revelation 25, holding the fast is what I had, and I know. You know? So Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and you people edify once again, on turn the faith that you should give all grace. The honors of the apostle and elders, GMS, doing well, keep well, being great examples to another brother. Peace and blessed salvation, hopefully, Shalom.